Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me, guys? Hey, hey, hey. Is it working? Can you hear me? Awesome. Well, seems you can hear me.
It's 19 hours.
And that was Jarvis, right? So this is like my robot telling me what time it is because when I'm working, I'm kind of lost. So, so I know what's happening. So yeah, if you can hear me, that's a good news. Thank you for your messages. I actually have here Susanna or at her home because it's coronavirus age, so we can't be together unfortunately. So she will helping me with picking like some of your questions because I won't probably be able to reply on all your comments or like you know put together all the answers you want. Actually there was a question what Susanna just sent me. uh how do you work now due coronavirus? uh so yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm having this when I'm leaving my studio. So yeah, but we work remotely, right? It's 2020, so we all have internet, which is awesome, and we can all work like remotely. So yeah, I think we are doing pretty well, and also right now we are we are pretty busy with the Timberland release, which is going out tomorrow. So yeah, you should be excited for this. Like honestly, this was my dream come true. Because when we started Beat Saber, or where we when we released Beat Saber with Jan and Vlad, I was telling, or I was actually asking Jan what would be like his the most, like, I would say, what artist would be like the best if he can imagine that we can do everything. So, and he mentioned Timbaland because he really likes him, and for me he is amazing. So it's kind of crazy that this is actually happening and that Timbaland was willing to compose music for us, and and we can release the music in Beat Saber. It's kind of crazy, and I'm super excited about that. So yeah, it's it's crazy. It's small game, and when it's going viral, and when you are able to like bring really good artists into the game, it's really dream come true. So I'm excited for you guys to check those songs because they are amazing. There will be 5 songs, and yeah, oh man, I would love to play it to them, but to you, but let's wait for tomorrow. But today we are doing something crazy because honestly, I was checking a lot of messages and seeing that people are like locked in their homes, which is my guess as well. But sometimes I escape here to my little cave without windows. But I know it's crazy to be locked in the room for a long time, even though I believe this will be fixed fast, and when people are responsible, so they are wearing the masks and not trying to like socialize that much, I'm sure it's like really soon will be over. But in the meantime, I think it will be cool to you know to compose a song, which will be like little fitness type of song, so we can all exercise a little bit more in Beat Saber. And for some time I already had in mind like to make a song which will be uh, that it will makes you move, but not just like with the music, but there will be also like go to the left and go to the right. And there is one huge EDM hit where there is like the crowd when you are on the gig. So one to the left, 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 and right, right, right. So all people are dancing, and this is like something what really like makes me interested to try something like this. Not like exact the same concept, but try to make track which will make it easier for Frigg, who is our main beat mapper, to do some fun with walls, so you can actually like go to left and right and crouch and stuff like this. So this will be our mission today, to try to make something like this, which wouldn't be bad. Hopefully, probably it can be, because I haven't been composing for a long time, because I'm doing all the partnership and collaborations now. So I haven't been making music for maybe 3 months, 4 months. It's crazy, but yeah. So this is great exercise even for me, uh, and I will read a few more messages before we start. How do we do team meetings? From Philip. Uh, Basically here, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. So basically here there is a table behind me. It's actually good that you can't see it because it's super huge mess. There's my food. So we are doing team meetings usually here, but right now when we are working online, we are doing calls basically. And I would love to make team meetings in VR actually, and I was experimenting with that quite heavily lately. Uh, but we will make them in the future. That's my little project to make everybody jump into VR uh, in our meetings. But actually, Susanna, if you can hear me, like next time we will do meeting in VR. So yeah, so done. uh, Next question. Oh, what's my favorite piece of gear in my studio? From Alice. Oh my god, probably computer, and this. So yeah, it's funny because I was working as a musician for quite some time already, or before we started Beat Saber, I was full time musician. So everybody are like saying, "Oh, I love keys and I love guitars and instruments." The funny thing is that I don't play an instrument. I am that guy who grew up in like small room with a computer, so I was learning everything on the computer. So basically, I'm using just like keys, even though I have keyboard. So I'm still mostly using like keyboard, this one for like putting the keys together and harmonies and stuff. So that's funny. Therefore, the computer is essential for me. Also, those speakers are pretty dope. ATCs, they are, uh, yeah, they are amazing. Like basically, you really don't need gear what you see here to make music. It's absolutely not necessary, uh, because when I was doing music before, mostly for cinematics and trailers for Blizzard, for example, we worked on the like the short movies what they have. And I don't know if I can share this or not. It's probably I shouldn't, but keep it for yourself. Well, some music I did like on my laptop with my like super cheap headphones, and in the car, like in the back seat of the car when we actually went to Grand Canyon to check the Grand Canyon. So I was working on one short cinematic. I think it was for StarCraft, Legacy of the Void, I guess. So yeah, it was funny. And yeah, I didn't have the studio with me, and so this is really like making myself, I would say, uh, well, yeah, I just don't need it. But it's nice to have. So and last question before we jump into the music. uh uh, 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 so what is my favorite song as a deaf, from Oliver? Well, uh that's a hard question. Basically, uh like I think most musicians have this, But when, for example, when we were last year on E3 or like on events like this, uh, when I listen my music, because there were so many stations with Beat Saber, and there was the own original soundtrack, so everybody were playing the original soundtrack and the music which is in the game for free. So I heard my music from like every corner, and I was like, oh my god, what I've done. Because now I composed that music like 2 years ago or like even longer, and I would already do it differently, and I would like tweak stuff and make it better, but I can't because it's already out. So when I hear my music, it's actually a really painful experience for me, because I'm just like, oh my god, this reverb, or my oh my god, I compressed this too much and stuff like this. So yeah, I really don't know which is my favorite though. uh, I would remake all of them if I have the chance, but probably Escape is my favorite, because this was a song I started, I think, a long time ago, probably 5 years ago. I started just the groove, and I didn't know what to do with it. And when the Beat Saber project started, I just like started to like checking the music what I already done, like the my demo folder in my computer with like hundreds and hundreds ideas I have. And I was like, that's interesting groove. And at, at the second, I immediately knew what to do with the song for the game. And yeah, and it the song was finished in like 2 days after that. So yeah, that was really good. Also, country round, that's really that's a special one for me, because I'm actually from Strakovice, which is south of south the South Bohemia, super small town, and this town is really known in Czech Republic, that there is a lot of bagpipers, or like every few years there's huge bagpiper festival. So bagpipers from all over the world came to that small town, and they do, you know, like a festival. And it's awesome because all pubs are packed with bagpipers, and they are playing on everything, you know, on the table and stuff. It's super awesome. And I love that, you know, that vibe of organic music, that's like organic instruments. And at the time, like when I was finishing my university, actually, I did a song called Irish Swag, where I was using bagpipes I found online, and I did like a remix of that, and it went, yeah, it's on YouTube. It's crazy tune. Actually, it was as my assignment to school, so, and I almost failed because teacher felt that this song is too crazy. But the country round, and the reason why I'm talking about this is that this is like exactly the direction where I was going with that song. I haven't been using bagpipes, but I was using a sample from the King and Folks, who are they are doing like that classical type of music, and they were using just violins basically. And I just love the idea to bring it into electronic music and make it like more modern. So yeah, if the initial groove is good, if the initial idea is good, then you have pretty high chance that you can create good song from it. So yeah, so that's uh so that's two of my favorite songs, I would say. But you know, all the songs that are coming, they are really good, but they probably shouldn't be from me, because yeah, you will hear in a second. So basically, let's start working on the fitness song. And funny thing is that I already started to working on that. I tried to do a first drop, when before we started stream. So I was jamming with the ideas, so I can have at least something what I can start with. And I have something. I'm not sure if this is good, but you can tell me. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Everybody now have to write into the chat yes or no. I'm waiting. Ready, ready, yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's do it.
You've had the regular opportunity to prove your fitness to provide.
So basically, this was like an intro, right? You have to provide a fitness. It's a fitness song. That's it. That's all I have. Good thing is that my computer is already freaking out. I'm That's crazy. There's like just 46 stems and my CPU is running 80%. Oh my god. So this will be interesting. So so what we are going to do with this. Now it's time to bring the funny the the funny thing, and that's the moving to the left and right. I already prepared a sample, I think. By the way, I know the last time you were asking what software I'm using. So I'm using Ableton Live for producing. I'm actually sorry that you can't see the screen properly. I would like to share the screen, but because I was so busy with the Timbaland release, I actually didn't have time to prepare like the proper streaming setup. So hopefully next time. So yeah, and I would like to like show you that the stuff what I'm doing with Ableton is that Ableton usually works as like one window, and you can have like mix window, and you can have the play window, because it's like usually meant for live performances, but a lot of DJs and electronic music producers are using it. So I bring both windows together, and so down here, if you can see it, so down here I have uh, the mix window, and here I have those tracks, just because I have big screen, so that's doable. Usually it's like, you know, this is the classic window. So this is a little trick. I know that last time somebody asked. So let's work on that. So I have this sample.
Everyone step to the left.
All right. So, and of course I have.
Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left.
Perfect. So the idea is that in this song, there needs to be a spot where I will put this to make you move to the left and right. So when Josh will be doing the beat map, so you can like go with the walls and stuff. And I know that a lot of you likes Camellia songs. This is not Camellia songs because I'm not as good as he is, and I can't do that fast like tempo songs. That guy is crazy. He's amazing. But I will try. Right now the groove is this, as you've seen. Just a second. So it's like a little trappy, and that's the reason because we need to make a good beat map for it, right? So it needs to have like, if I will do the straight beat all the time, it will be really challenging to make an interesting beat map. But if you do like the offbeat stuff, so you can play with it. Every bar you can bring something, or every 4 bars you can bring something new, or like, you know, do stuff. So Josh will have fun time while doing the beat map, which is super important. So yeah, and so I will probably in the second part of the drop, I will try to make little Camellia feel to it. I have no idea if this will work, but this is just like I'm jamming now with ideas what I would like to make with this song. All right. So where do we start?
step to the left.
Nice. So before the drop, we will go to the left. Now the question is if I should put the.
Now to the right.
All right. We will cut this lady.
Everyone step to the left. Now to the right.
That's maybe better. So you'll get to left and to right before the drop, and then the madness will start. Good. So, and now. I just seen somebody of you were asking what is this thing? This is communication device. This is for conference calls. So yeah, it's like it's not like mounted on the screen. It's just like put it there, so maybe it will fall every second. Who knows? But yeah, it works. Oh, by the way, Misha, you probably know her. She's doing our marketing with Zuzana. So she sent me something. Let's find it. I got an idea because she sent me a video what I probably can. That's the question. There's a video on TikTok with one guy who did this. The video is called "Bored in the House."
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house.
Yeah. So I was thinking that what will happen if this will be in the song. I probably can't do it because of course I don't have rights for it, but just like life is short, so let's try how it will work. I would download this thing. Just a second. All right. Oh my god, this will be interesting. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Well, this is the Corona joke. Don't take it seriously.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored.
All right, so now we need to quantize it.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
God.
Bored in the house and I'm in the. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in.
All right.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
All right, so we probably have lyrics. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm.
Right.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Okay, let's see how it works in the drop.
Now to the right.
Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Oh my god, it's actually it's actually good. Oh man, now we need to get the rights. Damn.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
All right. Okay, I will disable it for now because I know that if I won't do it, I would like to use it. So let's not use it for now, but let's keep it as a backup. I found actually a sample for voice, what can work pretty well for this track, and it's this. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Really back it up, when you work it, back it up. Really back it up, when you work it, back it up. Really back it up, when you work it, back it up. Really back it up, when you work it, back it up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
All right. So it's this beautiful sample. Okay. Oh, Tim is texting me. Hi, Tim. So, and with this, we can make some fun in the drop, actually. So let's see. That could work. So let's see how it works with the drop.
Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the left. Now to the right.
Right. Auto tune. All right. So let's put this to the second part. It would be interesting to pitch it up a little bit. Transpose. Okay, this will work. Ready, so let's finish this. I love chopping voices. You probably notice it in all my songs, but it just like makes the song alive. Yeah. Like, triplets. Eh. Nope. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Be better to do it simple. Okay. So that's right for now. And let's put together this thing. So there's already somebody's asking what's the sampler from. I'm actually using Splice. It's a pretty cool platform that you will buy like credit, and I think most of the producers are using it nowadays. That you can, if you are looking for, I don't know, hi-hat or something like this, so you'll buy the credit and then you can like legally get the sample, and it's super user friendly. Somebody should have been doing this for years, but yeah, they kind of nailed it. So that's pretty good source if you are looking for like kick and stuff like this. I still think that most of the things you can do by yourself, and it's totally doable and it's better. But like for voices, like I don't mean like the whole vocals, that if you want to like sing and stuff like this, but for like voice chops and stuff like this, when you like mask it and do like crazy pitch shifting with it and do tons of processing, it's a good source. So yeah. But usually, what I'm doing with sounds in general, I have like huge folders here. What I've done while I was like making music. So basically, what I do is that there's plugin, for example, Nicky Romero for kicks. It's pretty good one. So you will just like make kick, and then you do tons of processing on it, and then what I'm doing that I lay into one session all the sounds what I've done in past like month or something, and I do the post processing on it, and so it have like my own feel into it. So basically, for example, I would like to show you like some sounds what I did for trailers, and this is my custom sample library. So so a lot of distorted stuff. This is like I like when you do distorting stuff, and it feels like that it will crack every second, but it won't. And you are layering this with when you are in track, everything is clean, and there's like that one element what like makes it nasty a little bit. It's pretty good. Yeah, so things like this. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so I was doing this mostly for trailers, so I did a lot of fun stuff with this. So yeah, it sounds weird when you are listening it like by itself, but when it's in the song, it kind of get that feel. So yeah. So back to the track. Now let's work with the.
Everyone step to the left.
Let's find the best spots for this. So. Not a good idea.
Everyone step to the left. Now to the right.
I don't know if I like it or not. So, sorry for the cracking, but like my computer is freaking out a little bit, so there are like cracks in it, but it will be fine when it will be bounced out. So now,
everyone step to the left.
The question is, what is too much? Like, how often you are able to get to the left and to right? So if I will do something like this, just a second.
Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Now to the left. Now to the right. Now to the left.
That's all right.
Everyone step to the left.
And how about
left to the left?
This will be like instantly left and right.
Left.
Let's see. It's
left, right, left, right, left, right.
Oh, that's pretty fast already. Let's see. What do you think, guys? Should it be fast or not? Faster. All right. It will be probably unplayable, but you know, I will do it for you.
Left, right, left.
Oh my god. Okay, okay.
Left, right, left, left, left.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, actually, I will use this for the second drop when I will do the one beat camellia thing. 999 BPM. Actually, now it's 217 BPM. It's like doubled, but still. So, let's try it. All right, so here's the beat. And I already did this stuff as a first try. This is like, it's like Mombaton feel to it, but we need something crazy, and I mean like crazy. So we probably need the kick. Let's see. So right. This is actually cake. What I use as a layer in $100 bills. So do this. Like Picno. Okay. All right, we need to get rid of that one button thing then. Mm-hmm. It's actually can be step to the left. All right, so this will be here. That's right.
Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
To the left. Now to the left. Now to the right.
Jump!
Now to the right.
Jump!
Now to the right.
And jump. That's also
Jump!
doable, but I don't like this simple. What will probably happen, I will do voiceover myself, so it will feels better. This is most likely placeholder.
Now to the right.
Jump!
And I will process it to the health so nobody can recognize it's me. All right. So
Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the...
yeah, that's a good point actually. There should be crouch.
Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the...
Right.
Every...
Crouch. Jump. Can we jump in Beat Saber? I probably wouldn't jump in Beat Saber. I don't like the experience when you have headset on your head and you are jumping. I actually try that because we were discussing if we can bring like obstacles which force you to jump. But imagine you have this on your head and then this is like going up and down. It's really not pleasant gaming experience. So we need to find new way how to bring something else. So we can left, right.
Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Now to the left. Now to the right. Now to the left. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left. Now to the left. Now to the right.
All right. So I think this can handle the mom button part, so we can prepare for the madness.
Now to the right. Now to the left.
Right, let's work. I have to touch my computer because it feels that it will explode every second. Actually, the crouching could be here by end of this part. Crouch. All right. But I don't have crouch sample.
Now to
Okay, so I will write down here crowd so I can record it. I can't record it with you guys because I am not singer and nothing anything too close to this. So, or you can record it for me if you want. uh, crouch.
the left. Now to the right.
Jump.
No jumping.
Now to the right. Now to the right.
All right, and this is the last. This is actually the second drop, and this should be the crazy hell thing. Problem is that we'll see how this will work.
Right, left.
Okay, left and right is there. Let's see.
Right.
This is this is impossible. Oh my goodness. Okay, left. You need to do it at least off beat because otherwise there is no chance.
Right, left.
All right, so
Right, left, right.
let's bring the beat in. So we have the beat here. Big machine gun. That's it. Oh my I would need Camellia here to help me with this. Okay. I think we can do the doubles. Okay. Now even faster. Okay, this is Expert Plus for sure. Oh man. All right, let's kick this out just for one thing. It can like build up slowly to the madness phase. And here even double. It would be actually the coronavirus challenge if somebody would be able to hit all blocks with this cadency without a miss. It will be the winner of the universe. Because there is no way. Oh my god, I love it. So
Now to the right.
okay, we need to make some breaks here because I just got notification from my computer that my CPU has 102 degrees. Well, if the live stream ended, you know what happened. So feel there should be some little gap. or it should be like this. Need to make little spaces between those compressed kicks, so it won't like destroy the whole sound. Ah, better. Okay, so we need to shift this a little bit here. We need to take out this left right thing for now. And we can jump into the yeah, this is a little crazy. So I'm not really sure when somebody started watch it just now, that guy probably thinks that I'm totally crazy, which is true. Oh my goodness. Back to it in a second. Yeah, that crazy part. This would need more work, for sure. All right, so we can at least get some pattern going. So it's completely crazy. This may work. This may work. All right, and it needs for sure 808. This is the most famous sound. Sure, most of you know this sound. It's kick with sub bass, basically. All right, so this should be all right. Not sure if you can hear it because it's like really low, but with this, it can make like, I won't be able. It's too low, too cute. All right, let's use this and let's distort it a little bit. Wow, the whole studio is shaking now. All right, let's distort it a bit. Override. Let's try. We will. Also, what is pretty good for sub bass and making 808 is symbol operator in Ableton. Basically, it's just a sine wave, so you will make the sine wave. A lot of hip hoppers are using this in their production. So basically, you do just like the note you want, and then you can like pitch it up and down, and this is what will make those nice like hip hop or trap type of like sweeps, like you know, or whatever. Okay, so there is more ways how to make it even more crazy, but let's leave it for now. Good, like what works for me is that I'm working on one part of the song, and then I'm like jumping into other part, and you're starting to focusing a little bit more on other things, and then when you come back, so you are like fresh with like new ideas. Also, what I'm doing is that sometimes I'm having like 2 minutes break, uh, and the pretty cool life trick with that is that I'm setting a alarm on my watch for hour, so I get alarm every hour, and when the alarm started, so I need to do 10 press ups. So basically just like jump and do 10 press ups. That's not challenge, but it's pretty good if you want to exercise and you don't have time, and you have tough time to force yourself. So make yourself an alarm for every hour, and every hour you have to do 10 press ups, and you will see it's working pretty well, because it takes you like 10 seconds to do it. You can do it like in the fast way, and you will see that each day you will make more press ups that you would do if you will be in the gym. So it's pretty good, and it also uh, clears your brain, so you can focus even after like 10 seconds. So that's little life hack.
Everyone step to the left. Now to the right.
I want to do more orchestra to it, so it feels more like trappy.
Right.
Okay, so let's do it. This. What I'm using for orchestra, it's of course Contact and things like this. A second. Nice low. And for the library, what I'm using, it's Albion from Spitfire Audio. They are pretty good. A lot of people are using for brass, Cinebrass. This is also like really good. Yeah, these libraries are those what I were using when I was doing mostly
It's
trailers.
20 hours.
Thanks, Jarvis. uh, Question: are there gonna be more these types of streams in the future? Thanks, Susanna, for sending me this. Uh, uh, this is so cool to see how Beat Saber song progresses. Well, I don't know if this is cool. I still don't like it, so it needs other work. But yeah, I would like to do more. Problem is that I'm mostly focused now on the content stuff, so bring you as many music to music packs as possible, and as many of diverse music, because I would like to bring to Beat Saber as many genres as possible. But those collaborations have to have sense. The important thing is that I really want that each collaboration is like doesn't feel forced, or that we can release like music pack 01 or 001, or stuff like this, and 002. But that's not the point. I really want that every music which will be in Beat Saber will be like connected with it. Artists will be interested to share it, and artists will be interested to support this, and they actually like, or they should be able to play the game, and stuff like this. So uh yeah, so I'm actually really picky what music will be in Beat Saber. We can do, it will be great to bring like the biggest hits, and I'm really like up for to do it. But also I think it's important, especially when VR is still pretty young, to bring artists who are interested to support it, so they can bring their fans to VR, and so we can all like help to lift the VR as a platform. And I feel that we should be like thinking in this way as well. So at some point, we will get like as many music as possible, but for me it's really important to make it as good as possible for you guys, and that you all feel that this is not done, that we just want to like get a lot of money, or stuff like that. That's really not the point. If this will be the point, we will be releasing music packs every week, and it will get boring pretty fast. So we really want to do just like the best thing. Not that often as I would like to, but just I think the quality is always first. So yeah, and so to get back to the question, so I would like to do the streams like more often, but I'm pretty stuck with all those deals to make those good collaborations happen for you guys. So, but yeah, hopefully we'll see. We can do like each month or something, if there will be time. And uh yeah, that'll be actually pretty cool. We'll see. So thanks for asking though. So by the way, this library has like good feature, and this is that you can like choose. It's like Lord of the Rings. Man, like this in trailer, when you layer it, oh my god, that's like kicking ass. Yeah, but we need now staccatos. Right. More layers into it. So this is just super basic stuff. Nice question. What takes longer, to license music or create the map? Oh man, I'm absolutely sure that license this music is the hardest thing you can imagine. Like, if I want to do something in my life, part of like making the most content for Beat Saber, or like bring as much content for Beat Saber as possible, it is to help to make the licensing easier, because it's a nightmare. I think like we were licensing Imagine Dragon Pack, we were working on it for almost 6 months just to do the licensing. And this was the case that Ben really wants to make it happen, label really wants to make it happen, but go through all the publishers. And oh my god, it's yeah, I'm actually having goosebumps, because it's like making me so angry that this is worked that way. And it could be done in an easy way. With the new technologies and blockchain and stuff like this, man, this can be improved rapidly. But yeah, it takes time. The thing is that music industry is like, it's, I think it's 300 years old or something like this. It's definitely older than movies. So yeah, so the processes how to work with music are pretty old fashioned. Actually, fun fun thing is that when we were licensing one music pack, I don't want to say which one was it. We got the license, or we got the contract from one label, and the contract was saying that they are giving us permission to license a song for use in magnetic tape. Well, magnetic tape, you probably don't even know what it is. Magnetic tape is that, like, that old school thing would wear like, with, you Google it. And yeah, and this was like 60 years ago, right? So or maybe more. So yeah, fun stuff. This is pretty much on for a book to write, like the what we came through, like, to make this music packs happen. It's, when you see it, that there's like new Timbaland pack or new Imagine Dragons pack, so it's like, yeah, new music, so what's the deal? But the amount of work behind it, it's like insane. It's like months and months of work of like more than 10 people. It's completely crazy. So yeah, but we'll see, maybe we can do with this in the future something.
Now to the right.
And how it was licensing music with Camellia. Camellia is awesome. It was like that. That's the thing when you are working with independent artists. They own all rights for their music, so they are the only who person who can give you the permission. So if they give you permission, it's done. It's like, yeah, you know, it's yeah, I don't want to commend it how it I think it should be in the future. But I think being independent is a good thing. Depends what you want. If you want to go like stadium tours and stuff like this, it definitely helps when you have label. But when you are in gaming especially, I think it's better to be independent at the moment. But yeah, it depends. You have to have a business mind as well if you want to be independent, so you have to deal with everything by yourself, and that's not easy, and takes a lot of work, and some people feel to be distracted by that. So Yeah, this is for a long discussion, but this is how it is. Right, so let's finish this orchestra thing, and I think there should be those vocal chops in it, and then I will try to do the left right thing, and we will listen to the second part once again. We'll see if any ideas will appear, and I think, yeah, let's go from the very beginning.
You've had the regular opportunity to prove your fitness to provide.
That's cool.
To provide. Everyone step to the left. Now to the right.
Okay, now with
One
vocals.
step to the left. Now to the right.
Right, so this needs came on as well. Oh my god, don't freeze.
Now to the right.
All right, the second part is not finished with the vocal chops. I like this. Okay, let's use it without them.
Step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Now to the left. Now to the right. Now to the left. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the left. Now to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left. Now to the left. Now to the right. Now to the right. Now to the right. Now to the right. Now to the right.
Right or left?
Right.
Okay. Right.
Now to the left. Now to the right. Now to the left. Now to the right.
All right, so new ideas.
To the right.
This may be better.
Now to the right.
All right, so let's see if we can kick out the voices and maybe use that left right thing.
Now to the left. Now to the right. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
All right, so I can actually do I can make a pattern from this based on the drums. Let's see. This and this. So it can go with the kick. Left, right, left, right. So go like this.
Right, left, right,
No. Okay.
right, left, right.
Nope.
Right, left, right.
Okay. My God, it feels like those like old school gym sessions with guys with beard, you know, those 80s like gym type of videos. It would be actually a nice clip for this. Oh my goodness.
Right, left, right, left.
This might work.
Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
All right, and then it will speed up, and it will speed up also.
Right, left, right, left.
Right, and now the menace. Left, right.
Right, left, right, left.
And then you can pass out. Okay, next question. Tim Wilbond. How's it possible that I don't produce with Subpack? Do you only use it for mixing? Guess what? It's here. I'm using it all the time, basically, because you can feel the low end. It's pretty good. So yeah, I can't live without it, basically. So yeah. Next question. Oh my God, so many guys. I can't read that fast. So when it comes to the people at the studio, are there any special artists you would really like to have in Beat Saber in the future? Well, there is a lot of artists I would like to have in Beat Saber in the future. Well, if I will tell you now, it would be a surprise, right? But basically, what I'm trying to do that with each release we can push boundaries a little bit more, and so yeah, there is not that much room where we can go like forward, but there definitely is, and yeah, I would be really excited for this year. So yeah, sorry that I can like explain like more in detail, but it will be good. All right, guys. So I will listen this once again, the whole thing, if there will be any idea. I'm actually I have to jump on the email to finish the release for you tomorrow. So let's see what we got.
You've had the regular opportunity to prove your fitness to provide.
Everyone step to the left. Now to the right.
Baby, bossy, bossy, baby, baby. Baby, bossy, bossy, baby, baby. Take it off, bounce, take it off.
to the left, now to the right, now to the left. Everyone step to the left. Everyone step to the right. Everyone step to the left. Now to the left, now to the right,
Crouch.
now to the left. Now to the right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
All right. And actually, here on the second drop, it will be cool to go like every beat.
Right, left, right.
Let's see. This would be the last thing I will try. Faster. I have to go Kamele, I guess. I can't do anything that hardcore as he does. All right, guys. So that's enough for today. This track will need more work, but when I finish it, I don't know if there will be more streams from finishing of this song, but maybe yes. I will let you know. But if this when this will be done, we will send it to Josh to Muppet, and as soon this will be ready, it will fly to your arms. So yeah, it will be free release, of course, and I hope you will enjoy it. And I am really curious what will be your score, especially if you will nail this section. Yeah. Cool. So thank you guys for being with me. You are awesome. Thank you for supporting our game. It's been like 2 years almost when we've been released, so it's incredible. It changed our lives, basically, like everybody who works in beat games. So thank you so much. You are awesome. And yeah, and I will do my best to bring you the music I possibly can. See you soon. Take care.